Series. Football has the Super Bowl. And professional wrestling has SuperBrawl. February 29th, live and only on pay-per-view. SuperBrawl II. Best friends become bitter foes.
I'm coming after you and the belt, Luger. Think, I've got one more big surprise waiting for you.
Lex Luger and Sting brawl for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, and ravishing Rick Rude tangles with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat for the U.S. Heavyweight title. The dangerous alliance of beautiful Bobby and Arn Anderson collide with the Rock Solid Steiners for the World Tag Team belt. Wrestling history will be made. SuperBrawl II, February 29th, live only on pay-per-view.
So, Jim, this is a very intense SuperBrawl 2, man. Like, everyone's mad at each other. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's mad.
But isn't that what wrestling is? Wrestling is about storytelling, and the storytelling is they are mad. And what are they mad about? That belt you have. I don't know, your girlfriend. Oh, you used to be my tag team partner. And then you're better than me. I mean, it's just what the world is. Everybody's just angry and mad. My thing is, when did you watch this? Did you kind of watch? Did you spread it out during the week?
Dude, let me tell you how I've been watching this shit. Okay, you're about to be like that. I'm not a sustainable human being. I am really fucking dumb, dude. So here's what happened. I'm all deep into the shit we're doing. We do the last show, and I was like, man, I really actually like what's going on right now in WCW. I'm going to keep up with it. Then immediately fell into the German wrestling rabbit hole, and that has taken...
As one does.
Right? And a lot of that was because of course, I got to interview Felix Kohlenberg, one of the owners of West Side Extreme Wrestling in Germany, who is really not just the biggest company in Germany, but one of the biggest companies in Europe, if not the biggest company in Europe. Did
Walter work there?
Walter fucking started there, basically.
Nice. So, that's awesome, man. Nice get.
Oh, God, it was insane. And it was just and I even say it in the interview where I'm like, he put out the call of, hey, 16 Karat is our big weekend. I want to do media. And I was like, hey, I'm a nobody, but I will be fun to talk to. And he bid on that. He straight up was like, all right, we're going to do that. We did that. It's amazing. It's here on whatever you're watching, whether it's the YouTube or, you're listening on whatever the fuck is out there at this point. I just fucking go with the wind. So what I'm getting at is, it was Germany. Loved it. Great. And then at like the nighttime Friday, I go, I should probably watch some of this. I had watched 0%, Jim. 0%. So what I then did, of course, is the infamous, hey, I work all weekend. We're going to do the incognito WCW watch. And you know what? I think I got more out of this watch along than even when I'm like watching it on my day off, paying attention really hard. Because let's be honest, the TV wasn't the best. There wasn't really anything happening that really warrants you to care outside of like a couple really awesome Dangerous Alliance matches. That's about fucking all. So today I finished SuperBrawl 2, buddy. You're muted, by the way.
I was coughing. I didn't want to.
Yeah, I get it, man. You're gonna see me cough in a minute.
I don't have any television watched. I don't believe. The only television note I have is from the February 9th main event where Missy makes an Alpo comment regarding Medusa because, of course, women have to be bitchy. That's what they do.
Yeah.
But I do want to show you visually what happened to my notebook of you see this stuff. So you get the stuff.
It's just a water destruction.
I always say it to my wife, the kitchen counter is wet. I'm like, honey, don't leave anything, bills, papers, cards, anything on our island because not you, water is often left behind. I'm not going to point fingers, but water is often left behind. And, so this is like a check sitting there. And I'm like, no check. Give it to me. I'll scan. You know what I mean? It's like, and so I think that's probably what happened. She saw it today and she was like, oh. And so I think maybe that one got through it. But I can read, except for one note, I can read everything. So that's pretty good. Yeah, just an Alpo remarks all I got. Because that's what your role is in 1992 is just be catty with each other.
Absolutely. And just have your cleavage out. And if we can't do that because of TBS, at least have clothes that are 2 sizes too small for you.
And that will not come up again at all during this show.
No, not at all. And
there's no comments on chests.
This episode will not contain the next 10 exhibits in the lawsuit that Missy filed against the company. No way at all, right? Like, yeah. You and I, we experienced this in a very different way. Yeah.
We experienced this. It's like that SNL sketch with Kate McKinnon and like the alien abductions. And they're like, oh, I was beamed up and it was a beautiful ray of light and it replenished me and shit. And it reunited me with my grandma. And Kate McKinnon's like, that's not the experience. I watched it like all on Sunday, basically. After we got done recording, and whenever we recorded, we talked about what's coming up, right? And we were like, oh my God, after this one, it's like 12 months of nothing. It's like 3 months until we get to the next event. And so I sat down thinking that was the situation. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, fuck. I'm like here already. Cool. So I started watching it. So yeah, you kind of like got it back-ended. I got it front-ended. So you'll be saying stuff in this and I'll be like, oh, fuck. Yeah. I remember that. That's what that note read. Bro. Oh my God. Yeah. No, congrats on your media get.
Dude,
Troubles media.
Maybe. We'll fucking see. I've already got the audio portion. I just was like, you know what? Let's do it Troubles audio, right? So that's what the fucking Spotify, Apple, whatever evil corporation you give your music money to, because let's be real. We all do it, all right? We all fucking are giving somebody money we don't want to give. Let's relax, right? Let's all, hey, you know what the Felix interview taught me? How about let's all just collectively agree that this existence that we're on parallel to each other sucks fucking ass. And let's at least like sort of not maybe bump into each other's little parallel universes, like being dicks. And maybe we just go, hey, let's enjoy what we enjoy. So here's what I don't enjoy. Actually, that was a bad segue. My first notes for the TV, fuck the tailor-made man. Hate him. He's the worst. The only thing worse is rookie Marcus Alexander Bagwell. Good God, they're feuding. And then I wrote, Greg Valentine. Wow. And he's tagging with TaylorMade? Oh no, but I was getting to like Greg Valentine. That was a lot of TV. Yeah, dude. So Greg Valentine's in WCW.
I also feel like there's one other thing. Okay. So how much television did you watch?
Dude, I found all of it.
You sent me the 92 hole of the 1992 rabbit hole of everything you want to know what WCW were afraid to ask. Yes. So that'll be fun. If you watched it all, I salute you. Was the ninja brought up before the show?
A lot. So that is the main thing, and it was so bad. And if you're wondering, how racist was this ninja thing? Very. Super very. And they went there, and Steamboat very clearly was like, I'm getting a push. I'll fucking do the ninja thing. Is very clearly a Dusty thing. And then, baby, you'll be in a ninja suit. Nobody will understand when you make the big reveal. And it's like everyone knows that something's up with the ninja. So, yeah, there was a lot of ninja talk. Trying to think of anything else important, really.
Did he like accompany Ricky to the ring?
Yeah.
Or was he just like a sensei in the back or what?
Both. So some weeks he'd come out, or they, and then some weeks they'd be in the back and he'd be like, praying. He'd be doing his best Jinsei Shinzaki impression years prior to Jinsei doing the gimmick. Yeah, it was really bad. Hey, and here's another one I got because I lucked out and found one with commercials. hey, WCW may be a total shitstorm, but you can buy Rawhide on VHS directly from TBS. So not half bad. Could be worse.
I need Rawhide. I need the Wikipedia disambiguation of Rawhide in this situation.
All I know about Rawhide is a shitty Western that Clint Eastwood debuted on.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I just want to make sure it was that. Because I feel like Rawhide could be like, well, there's also Rawhide. If you ever watch the Blues Brothers, that's Rawhide. Shut him up. Oh, but I guess it is a theme song from Rawhide, probably, right?
I think it is.
Well, I didn't know if I'd say something else of like a rope thing or something like that, but that old Rawhide. You just switch colors on me, bro. That's like,
yeah, dude. I'm fucking with Jim hard right now on the video. There might be a day. You know what I'm thinking about the video? We're just this. By the way, this podcast is gonna be a fucking mess because I'm very sleep deprived and there's been substances that may or may not be involved here. Very medicinal though, so we're fine. What was I just gonna fucking say? See, there you go. That
we were saying it's gonna be a little bit messy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my notes for the show itself, and I feel like there's nothing else that's like I don't get. But like the ninja was like a weird thing because Missy going into the show. Okay, we're getting into the show. We're getting into the show.
Mm-hmm.
SuperBrawl II, right?
Yeah.
It opens up Eric and Tony.
Yeah.
And this immediately fucking gets me onto Wikipedia. I'm like, when did JR leave the company? Like, he leaves at some point. And so seeing Eric and Tony up front sent me to the Google machine. So I just want to say that. I'll let you hit next. But yeah, that's my first thing was like, when the fuck did JR leave?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking about. There may be a day that we do a video element. Let's say when money becomes involved. You know what I mean? That's one of those like, you know, jump on that, maybe a Patreon bandwagon. You never know, man. I at least am thinking very long term with this shit. So you guys want to see our beautiful faces, my weird lights and my hoarding situation? I wouldn't either. But if you do, hey, just maybe keep watching this shit. Yeah. The Ski-A-Bone.
Oh, wait, no, you bringing it up. I have to do shout out my 3 OnlyFeet fans.
Yeah.
Y'all have really been contributing. It's like I'm getting like 2 burritos a week out of my OnlyFeet page. Again, it's long toe Jimmy, not long toed Jimmy. Thank you. I just wanted to clear that up because I feel like that guy might be getting some extra money that should be coming my way.
And I'll say that guy is a fucking psycho. I know that
he is so fucking weird, and I think he might be on the Epstein list. He might be on the Epstein list.
Oh, he definitely is. There's like 2.5 million pages. Speaking of the Epstein list,
okay, wait.
Yeah.
If the Epstein news was happening during this WCW cycle, would JR awkwardly input it into his commentary?
He would. But it would be like Epstein's athletic career. Well, and you know, today in Entertainment Weekly, we saw the deal with the Epstein files. You do know that Epstein went to Dartmouth and he was a polo player. Yeah, it would have to be something like that.
And then once he graduated, he became a high school teacher. But he coached there. I have a horrible JR, guys. I can't even fake it. Where he had, yeah, I'm high. I'm fucking high, guys.
Nice.
Where he coached the girls volleyball team to a 3-14 record as all the girls quit.
Yeah,
for unknown reasons.
And JR ends up quitting. And I will say this. So yeah, I remember they threw Ski-A-Bone over to the side, and then Bischoff showed up, so he got kind of into the cuck chair situation. They got smart to like, we may not need to like straight up just have Missy in the cuck chair. She gets worse though. She's just the backstage wanderer at this point. I did write down that they keep putting over the Luger has been in seclusion. It's like, no, he's been on steroids getting ready for the World Bodybuilding Federation that's going to fail.
There is so much shade thrown during this event on commentary. I know I documented some. I hope you grabbed whatever I didn't get, but they are fucking...
Yes.
There's no money in bodybuilding.
Yep.
That
I
was
heard that a
said
lot.
multiple times during the show about
Yes.
no money in bodybuilding, because apparently, and again, I'm doing the Stone History version,
Mhm.
and then Troubles will say what actually happened. But Luger leaves WCW for the World Bodybuilding Federation, which is a fever dream of Zubas and cocaine, and that last. As you would imagine, watching oily tan men flexing on a stage, not the moneymaker you'd anticipate.
No, it was strange. And I mean, considering that Vince McMahon was all about oil and powder, you'd think, him putting the money in, he would make it something. And the reality is, and I know this is going to shock a lot of people, there aren't a lot. I won't say there aren't any, because we all know there are some people that enjoy it. There's not a huge number of people that are really down to just on cable television watch oiled up dudes in Speedos flex and not eat or drink water. It's kind of weird.
So yeah, probably around this time. Dude, okay, yeah, so it's kind of like this weird time. I've been going on this YouTube rabbit hole of like psychology videos that really target me. First, I watched the Gen X one, and then I learned that I'm actually a Zennial, which is 76 to 85. Nice, and then I watched one today about people who don't care about their birthdays and people who don't like celebrate Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh my God, this guy's fucking, I'm just going to give my wife this guy's like YouTube video channel, and she can figure out who I am.
Yeah.
But where did we start at with this? Because I went beyond that. WBF, Lex Luger, bodybuilding oil. Like,
yeah,
around like this time,
yeah,
like I was probably buying like Muscle and Fitness.
Wow.
And I'm hitting like 15, 16, trying to impress the girls, trying to think I'm going to get like developed and like be a muscular dude. Mm-hmm. But like it was part of my life at that point. So I don't know if it was part of the culture or just part of like my age at that point. But those were like popular videos or popular magazines actually. Yeah. So it might have been something like seemed like it could have been the kernel of an idea, but it wasn't. And I think if I can for 1 second, if you can hold our central focus,
please, yeah.
I want to focus on the fact that, like Vince McMahon, right? He made his. We'll call him a billionaire. I don't know if he is. I don't know if he isn't. He's a billionaire. Made his billions in wrestling, but outside of that, right? He tried at WWE Films. He tried at WBF. He tried the XFL. You probably know 4 other things that he attempted to do. How about a couple of Senate campaigns even? But all these other things they tried to do is a failure. And Vince McMahon's the perfect example of like that person of inherited his family business, tries to expand outside of the family business and fails literally in every single fucking area. A tout. They try to get into fucking social media. And they jump on that tout train. Was that the name of it? Did I get it?
Yes. Unfortunately, I was on there because I was a fucking mark back then.
Yes, you were, bitch. And so they do all these things and they just fail. And that is literally just kind of what if you see an inherited wealth or inherited position, that's what happens. That is your standard bearer and not your exception. And we'll pivot back to you, but the World Bodybuilding Federation was not something that was successful. It may have been something that could have seemed to have potential at this time.
Yeah.
So that's my original point.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, Vince's biggest problem has always been that he's been running away from his legacy. He doesn't want to be known as the wrestling guy so bad that he'll literally tank the wrestling business in spite of him just because I want to be the other guy, and he's nuts.
Wrestling is carny. And I'm going to go Hollywood, and I'm going to make films, and they're going to be successful.
No.
And I mean, and the only film that you would like go was kind of successful, I guess, was Wrestling with Her Family. You get Florence Pugh at the start of her ascension, portraying the life of Paige, and Rock was a producer and all that. But like, that one was, maybe, I mean, it's probably their biggest success film wise. But yeah, you try to, for the next pod, we need to do the research of the failed companies, because it's like Trump Steak, Trump Airlines, Trump, etc. Google why I what's that? When they talk on the Senate floor, filibuster. I'm going to filibuster this shit.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm going to get a written warning after this call. I got too high.
You got way too high.
But yeah, it's just kind of that thing you see with people who inherit their position and not people who make it. They inherit it. They talk about nepo babies in Hollywood, and I'm cool. You want to know why? You know who's a nepo baby? Jeff Bridges. You know who is? Laura Dern. You know who is? Carrie Fisher. I'm okay with nepo babies. I'm just talent, man. Bring the talent. But people, like I said, like Vince McMahon, they can't get out of their circle. And wrestling is carny. It is lower class. It's poor people, right? And all of a sudden, he tries to get into film. He tries to get into whatever other business he can. He tries to get into the Senate. I mean, and here's the thing. Here's how trash America's gotten. He's in the White House, and the person with the wrestling company is in charge of the Department of Education. And I literally. So I'm an older gent. We've established this. I turned 50 this year. I know, man. I'm sorry going on. But I just started working, and I work with a lot of young people. And I said to them, like, this is President's Weekend. Or sorry. President's Day is coming up. Monday is President's Day.
Yep.
And I said, when I was a kid, when we walked uphill both ways, we had President's Weekend.
Yes.
And that was Lincoln's birthday and Washington's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And we got them both off of school. And I'm gonna make shit up because it's fine now. Grown-ups also got both days off. I'm gonna make that up because it seems like it makes sense. You can't have the kids off and not have the grown-ups off, right?
I won't be even able to verify that. I'll be like, early 90s were different, bro.
It was like President's Weekend. They would have furniture sales.
I was about to say that is what I remember about President's Weekend, dude.
Right?
Is the furniture sales. And then didn't they get pretty smart to that too with the cars? It'd be like President's Day, but it would be like Lincoln. They'd be cute with it, right? It'd be like Lincoln, Continentals, like the American-y, maybe Chevrolet for sure, right? They'd have President's Day fucking pickup sale, brother.
Peek behind the curtain, right? Because all of a sudden you got your W-2. You know what tax return is coming.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I also get to figure out, my income tax is coming. Kind of get that all figured out to, boom. I got on sale. I got 4 days to shop now. I show up on just Monday. Guys, this is what they've taken away.
It's the government,
When you look at everything, if you have like three things in your life that you're like, you know what sucks is this. I hate late fees on my credit card. I hate bounce checks or overdraft fees.
Mm-hmm.
Just look into who voted for the three worst things in your life. The three things that most impact you. Look into who voted, what party was behind that idea.
Right.
And carry that into your life as you will. Because it's just fucking crazy to me. It's just fucking crazy to me. And that's why I was working with a lot of young people all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, they just didn't grow up in that same time I did. And
it sucks, but
their whole life has been fucked the whole time.
They're like, what do you mean?
I feel guilty as fuck.
Right.
But I want to help people as much as I can in the meantime. Back to you. Back to wrestling. Sorry.
Yeah, you're better than me. The best thing ever is not even just the Missy shit. She's whatever, right? At least she has a banner in the back to stand in front of. Here's where the main event really begins. And that is JR is in the ring with a mic. And you're like, JR's in the ring? He's usually ringside, right? What's the deal with this? And then you remember, he's literally, and he's going to be the guy to introduce Jesse Ventura to the ring. And Jesse comes out on a fucking Harley in Milwaukee, where they're from. He puts that over. And right away, he little boys JR. And he might be the first man ever on television to call him JR. And it's funny because he's like cutting his own promo and JR does nothing. And he just looks at JR out of nowhere and goes, if you had a black cowboy hat on, you'd look just like JR Ewing. And you literally, they don't show JR. You like feel the air come out of him. He's like, fuck. Like, you know, in that moment, he's like, oh yeah? I hate you, motherfucker. I'm going to do everything in my power to fuck you over. And he does try. And then he realizes very quickly, Jesse Ventura is a way bigger star than you. You're fucked. And that's what leads him by the end of this year to WWF.
You are Ralph Wiggum giving Lisa Simpson a Valentine's Day card.
Yep.
He ethered him on the spot. And to me, it would be like you're like in, quad A football, and you're rushing for 250 yards a game. And then you go to like the state championship game and just get fucking annihilated. Like JR's like, I've had to compete with Bob Caudle. And even Paul E didn't push me that much, but Jesse's literally like, I literally don't respect you as a human being. You're from Oklahoma, and Jesse Ventura, he's part of my childhood. I did not know him as a wrestler. I knew him as an announcer. And he was the team with Vince McMahon. And I mean, as he's announcing, I hear it back and forth in my head. Bobby Heenan was with Gorilla, and Vince was with Jesse. And I don't know which show was which ones they did announcing for. But Jay, he's just so good. Yeah, Lex is in hiding. He does such a great job of defending the heels. And JR, like, literally never comes up with a good defense.
Never.
If Jesse throws something out, he has zero ammo in the clip. He's got nothing to come back at Jesse with, and I am sure I have somehow. I mean, here's the thing: I may not have notes for the week for the weeklies. But I got two and a half to 3 pages of notes for the show because Jesse really does. Hogan's a change that's coming in a year or two. But Jesse feels like the start of something. It is this combative commentary desk that we've been talking about for 50 episodes. Mm-hmm. And JR is finally getting it back at him, and he can't handle the smoke. JR cannot handle the smoke.
It's amazing, man. And he doesn't even bother to fight him. He literally just goes, "You ready to come to work again?" And it's like, you just feel it, man. But you know what? I'll say this. I think they're great together for that reason, though. If you look at it in the lens of like, it is the odd couple to a T, and they know enough and they're good enough that they don't step on each other, really. They never like get in the way of each other, but they definitely like either work together or they don't, which is like most of the time they don't. And it's a breath of fresh fucking air for this company, because you got to remember too, JR's been doing commentary by himself on Saturday night. Like, what the fuck is that, right? So this is like, he finally has someone to play off of, and that guy hates him. And that's awesome.
That's who you hired.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, the guy that
Jesse
I
Ventura. Hate. Let me check him out real fast. They're so,
beautiful.
It's great. It's
amazing.
It's the first shot or the first warning shot you get that you don't realize. And Jesse coming in as a middle finger to Vince multiple times during the show. They run down his next business venture of the World Bodybuilding Federation. That's great. I can see Jesse being one of those people that, and I don't know at the time, and you do the nerd research, and I appreciate that. But I don't know if he's somebody who puts asses in the seats or puts eyes on the screen or not, and ratings went up. But it's just more fun with Jesse.
It did. I mean, Jesse was over. People have to understand, and you know this better than probably I do. Jesse was a legitimate movie star. He wasn't just in Predator. He wasn't just like, he was an integral
He was the guy with
part.
the fucking cool gun.
Yes. And like, that is, I mean, Predator, folks. Listen, in the VHS era, that had a lot of cachet, man, all the way into like, you know, I remember in the late 90s that tape would still, you'd go in and it'd be sold out. You know what I mean? You'd be like, damn, people are into Predator again.
Well, I watched Predator Badlands 3 weeks ago.
That's what I mean, man.
He was in the first film of a franchise that has spanned decades. And yeah, and like you said, he wasn't, you know, at 12th down the bill. He was, I'm trying to pull shit up, but probably in the top 6 of billing, I would guess. And a big part of the movie, I mean, you don't, in the 1992, we did not know the GIF world would exist. But,
right.
You know, this movie gave us an evergreen GIF of Carl Weathers and Schwarzenegger doing this move, right? The hand up and grabbing their arms together and their biceps bulge, the one that the Outrunners do.
Yep.
And so
that's why they do it.
So like, it is part of the fuck. It is. That was a fucking cult.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you know. And I'm sure JR like wanted to like the guy, but it's like when you meet a guy and you fucking hate him, right? So that's where we're at with them. And it's awesome too, because right after that, Shivani just goes, all right, JR. I mean, right away it gets over with all the rest of the boys, and JR fucking hates it. Because you got to remember, in this time period, JR is why Shivani is not on TBS. He literally is. He fucking politicked to keep that job. That's why he's by himself. Which is so weird. It's like, JR, brother. I mean, I think in his head, he thought he was going to be like WCW's Vince. I really think that.
Big fish, little sea.
Crazy, man.
Right? You just kind of think like, this is what I'm going to be, and you aren't. I'm trying to, okay, I'm pulling up his IMDb at this point. Oh, here's the tough thing is, that's so much fucking wrestling. Jesus Christ, bro. But he's also in Demolition Man in the not too distant future.
Right. Yes. And that rules.
He has an iconic role in the X-Files as Man in Black #1. And I know that sounds sarcastic, but it is not fucking sarcastic. As literally like, I mean, Men in Black before, I feel like Men in Black is like a 1999 through 2001 movie. He's labeled as a Man in Black here. And it is literally an iconic role on that show. The Ringer with Johnny Nashville. He's fucking making his way, and he's like this little part. I mean, arguably more successful than Hulk.
I think so at this point specifically. Yes, by 92, Hulk's like, just getting going in like movies and shit. Right now.
But Hulk was in Rocky 3. He was in Rocky 3, big movie. But yeah, like a 5% part of the success of the movie. Yeah. Where Jesse's like a substantial and 60% of the movie, basically. So
I mean, I don't know, man. Demolition Man or fucking Suburban Commando, right? You know.
Had to be. I mean, again, you're like that younger age of like renting Demolition Man, and like, yeah, it's part of the childhood, kids. You know,
dude. I was the one renting Suburban Commando. Like, again, a fucking mark. You know, I didn't ever like Hogan, but like, you know, it's like it's Hogan, right? Like when you're a little kid, you're just like big star. So
I don't even know if like. Watched No Holds Barred that much. I definitely watched Body Slam with Roddy Piper and Dirk Benedict a lot more.
Yes, I love.
I was never Tonga part Kid. Of the HCU. I wasn't really part of the Hogan cinematic universe.
No,
I was more on the Piper train, I guess, between They Live and Body Slam. So I was part of the PCU. Yeah,
they ruled, dude.
And the VCU with the Ventura cinematic universe.
Ventura, we were all Ventura guys, I think, if you're like the real deal, you know. And he's like a hippie, but he like fought in Vietnam, so you're like, that's pretty sick. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's cool, man. I don't know. He had that
trouble. This is the part where we got like we're like 37 minutes. We're 47 minutes in right now, right?
Oh,
And
yeah,
we
we're
haven't
going to
really
get to the
hit, like,
wrestling. Listen.
we haven't hit a wrestling hole, and that's like, I'm pro. I'm pro this.
Yeah,
Personally.
I'm totally cool with it. So here's the thing. So let's be real, there's like 4 matches that are matches on this show that require attention. The first one, of course, is the opener here. Jushin Thunder Liger defending the light heavyweight championship of WCW against Flying Brian. I loved this match. You literally can hear Jesse Ventura have the third eye squeegeed of like, hey brother, I know last time that you like watched wrestling and talked about it for a living, it was 1990 in WWF. They weren't doing this shit. It's 1992 and you're looking at Jushin Liger in the ring. And you literally can hear him be like, I saw him on George Michael's Sports Machine one time, but it wasn't this. He's a whole other level now. And I was like, dude, we need more of that in wrestling. We're a commentary guy, a guy even as respected as Jesse, you know, just admitting like, this fucking guy rules. He's blowing my mind. I'm marking out right now.
Jesse Ventura seeing Jushin Thunder Liger is like the double rainbow guy.
Yes.
He cannot believe what he's seeing.
Yeah.
Jesse Ventura he's like when people on the street who see David Blaine doing magic. That's what Jesse Ventura is like watching Liger. He is so into it. This follows up on the previous show where it was like a hot opener. And that was something that I feel like they've struggled in for so long. But I mean, I don't want to fast forward through this show and see like who's coming up. But this match is like just such a high level opener that you're like, I mean, what could possibly come next?
I mean, let's be real. Without the Steamboat Brood match and without that tag with Austin and Larry Z against Dustin and Barry, this fucking leaps anything WCW done. Probably. You know what I mean? Like, this is easily one of the greatest WCW matches, period, ever. I will say this, though. I'm gonna be that fucking old guy for a second.
Get it, bitch. Get it.
This match was fucking, like, transcendent about 5 minutes before it ended. And then after that extra 5 minutes, I'm sitting here going, I got it. You keep doing we go for a drop kick and we both, okay, you've done that like 7 fucking times. Let's get to the finish. And it was great. You know, the finish was great and everything with that, but like legitimately the last 5 minutes, I'm just like, you're just having a long match to have a long match. It's very clear that they told you like, you got to go out there and do like, I don't know how long it is, but it you know, it's like 20 minutes.
It's 17 minutes.
There you go.
You know what? Wow. I mean, honestly, this show is not that bad.
No.
In regards
really
to, because, I mean, whatever the last thing we watched was, it was a Clash. And so, I mean, you get those like 3 to 5 minute matches where you're like, I know exactly who's fucking winning. You're taking your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. The cool Flying Brian wins. We get the belt back with WCW, and Liger can go do his thing in Japan. This is where I turn to you as I'm going to call you a wrestling geek.
Yeah,
geek's a term of endearment, and I feel like nerd is a not good term. Let me put it this way: you have probably seen Japanese Liger matches from 90s to 92.
Yeah.
So people like Benoit, but people not Flying Brian. How does this compare to his Japanese stuff?
That's
what I'm asking.
It's
during
right
this period.
I mean, it's right up there. And
Perfect.
The thing is,
Great.
It's because Pillman's one of the few guys that work America that can do Liger style. But like I said, it's very clear that like he didn't really know how to make this epic without the fucking let's put over that we're both equal. And to me, where that falls off is, okay, so you're equal, but he beat you. So where's the story where I guess he just beats you out of nowhere, and that's fine? But then we know the history of they don't really go with it again. I mean, I think the next time they wrestle is legitimately the first Nitro. We're talking like 3 years ago, at least on television. So it's like, I know there's a lot of wonky shit, and obviously K. Allen Fry is not long for this world, and then comes Watts, and Watts doesn't know what the fuck to do with Jushin Liger.
Bitch. Do not tell me that. Don't let me know that K. Allen Fry is short for this. No.
He's short for this world, man.
I resign.
I know you're
resign
shocked.
as of this moment.
I know you want to just end it all, but
my boy should be left alone to do what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been watching. Okay. I'm an AEW mark. And because honestly, I'm fucking almost 50. It is the greatest wrestling I've ever watched in my life. Consistently, week to week to week to week. And you hear these motherfuckers like, oh, what's the storytelling and blah 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 and storytelling and storytelling and storytelling. And I have to say, Jushin Thunder Liger is a person that we wanted to cheer for in 1992. Do you know why? Because he did shit we never saw before. He did shit that blew Jesse Ventura's fucking mind. And that man was a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
He's a person we want to applaud. And what they're doing is they're giving us Brian Pillman, and he's like, hate this person because they're Japanese.
Yeah. Was that a miss?
That does not see. It doesn't. It feels like one of those like huge ass whiffs.
Yeah.
Where like a wiffle ball whiff of like you missed it by 12 inches. So it's like a person we want to cheer, and you're like, no, you need to hate this person because Brian Pillman's hometown can't make good fucking cars.
Right.
And that is it. So that's the thing that to me that's always just like when you talk about storytelling in wrestling, like you sucked back then. Don't even fucking question what's going on now. It's like Saints Elsewhere trying to compare to The Pit.
Yeah, that doesn't work out.
It is 4 generations removed, kid.
Right.
And so it's just that general thing where we fucking want to fucking cheer for Jushin because like it's just we've never seen it.
Well,
it's like
Jesse,
an alien came to Earth.
Jesse even says it on commentary straight up. He says, I know they're chanting USA, but like that's just their patriotism. He's like, Liger's amazing. Liger's unbelievable here. So I don't know if they're saying that he's not as good as Pillman, and I was like, that's awesome. This guy, he's given the flowers, man. That's the thing about Liger.
Wait, so the heel commentator who is a Navy SEAL is like, telling me Liger's cool. Like,
yeah.
Do you understand? Again, I watched Generation How I Am. It's so fucking confusing. The bad guy's trying to tell me like the dude who's cool is cool.
Right.
How do we evolve in this life? It's a great match. It's long. But again, anytime you can watch Liger, you fucking watch Liger.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what comes next? Because this is like very schmeared.
Okay, so first off, and it just needs to be mentioned that Missy is in the back with TaylorMade Man. He literally has a complete knockoff $1 Million Man suit on, by the way. So this is just a direct knockoff, but like bad.
It's not even Kirkland's signature, because sometimes Kirkland's signature is better.
Right.
It is like, I am West Coast. Oh, what's the East Coast generic brand?
Oh, fuck. I mean, Southern generic is, of course, great value from Walmart. But, I mean, you got like...
Oh, great value
Publix?
everywhere, yeah.
Like Publix Select, I guess. Is that what they do? Signature, maybe? That would be our thing.
That's a fun thing, man. We're East versus West. So we get like this different... Like, you look like...
We're like Tupac Biggie beefing, dude.
I have Carl's Jr. What do you have? Hardee's? Is that what it's called?
Well, we had a Hardee's around here, and then it sucked so bad it's gone. I don't think we have Hardee's at all now here.
But that is Carl's Jr., right?
Yeah, it sucks.
That is America's current civil war. There's nothing else dividing us besides Carl's Jr.
Ooh.
Which again is weird because it's Carl's Jr.
Here's another
versus
one.
Hardee's. Hit me, kid.
Are you Checkers Rallies? Is that a thing over there?
Okay. Your issue testing me is that I've moved across time zones. And so I know everything, but I don't know when I've experienced it because time is a construct.
Yeah.
Here's also another thing is, as we've learned from the Epstein list, is True Detective. What is that? What it's called? True Detective on HBO with Matthew McConaughey. True Detective season 1 is fucking a documentary. Apparently,
absolutely, it is, dude. Absolutely. Do you know? Oh, this is gonna be a bad segue, and I actually
let's go. Bad segue.
You know who? Maybe. Oh, how do I even? I don't. You know what? How about the most unlucky? The most unlucky guy since the last guy that was named in the Epstein files has to be Barry Abrams, because he won the fucking ring announcer contest, and the match they handed him was fucking Tailor-Made Man and Marcus Alexander Bagwell. It was a turd. It annoyed me. Marcus won, and the whole time, by the way, Jesse Ventura is shitting, and this becomes a thing for years where he's like, Marcus Anderson, he shits on, he hates him. Day one, he's like, fuck Marcus, fuck his mom, fuck everybody. He shot his dad, I'll shoot him again, is what he really thought, dude. Like, yeah, by the way, Buff Bagwell shot his dad at one point. It's really crazy. I love it, guys. If you saw the video, Jim is just like, don't throw that on me right now, dude. Don't throw. Yeah, that's a real story. Actually, it's fucked up. All I'll say is Daddy wasn't a good guy. I'll put it that way. And Marcus,
he's a face in the situation. Definitely.
You know, like that guy that had the ring camera on the ice guys on his property. Hey, you're impeding on my fourth, so I'm going to use my second. That'll get some people mad listening to this. I saw that video. I was like, wow, there you go. Hey, it's always fuck ice on this show, by the way. I'll just make that very clear.
I have the Brody King first edition.
Nice.
About ice shirt. You know what?
Yeah.
We're going to do a wardrobe change during this show.
Brother.
I'm going to switch to that shirt because right now I have my Taylor Swift shirt on, and that is not gangsta.
Yeah, it's not.
But I will switch to my Abolish Ice shirt.
Here we go.
Trubs.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. In a platonic way. In a platonic way.
Yeah.
I will play with your nipples, though, if you need it. But this was like the biggest spot on my notebook.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm getting another.
Right? It's the biggest spot in my notebook that I couldn't read.
You missed nothing.
No, but it was that dude. And that's why I said, like, I asked you to look him up on LinkedIn.
Yes.
To see if he became anything.
No.
Did you do that for me, or are you an asshole?
No, I did, and he's nobody. Unfortunately.
You did?
Yeah, he's just a nobody guy. He's just an old guy now.
Oh, he's like me?
Nah, he's older than you, man. He was like fucking 20 in 91 or 92.
But not as hot, right? Oh, it's my
no,
guys,
dude.
Wait, okay, this is Trumps. This is the episode where we do video on demand for money. I literally, you keep 80, I keep 20%. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
This is my cribs backing into my closet. Guys. You can see my walk-in closet. Right,
dude. It's impressive, folks.
You are. This is my wife's side, but this is my side.
It's huge, bro. You got some sick sneakers, guys. Jim's fucking sneakers is pretty strong, dude.
My sneakers are in there. Those are my work sneakers up here.
Hell yeah. You guys
right. Oh yeah, and I got that. I got my Bowies.
I love it. I love those.
Bowies.
I love the high top.
These are my
Vans, bro.
I got those Bowies.
Those are great.
What I'm currently looking for is my... Oh, and I also have this shirt. It's my Sammy for Syria shirt. I'm not huge on my wrestling dressing.
Yeah. There it is.
And my abolished ice shirt. We will do a quick wardrobe change during the show, and you can lead us to the next thing, and you will see my nipples, and I just ask that you treat me respectfully.
I may not be able to look you in the eye again, but it'll be fine. So Marcus Alexander Bagwell wins. It sucked. And then after that, Missy's in the back. She's in front of Luger's dressing room. But instead of Luger, she gets Harley Race, who walks out of the middle of nowhere. I don't know what he was doing being a pervert. And he's like, I'll tell you like I'm going to tell everyone in the world. Luger's in the best shape of his life. Yeah, we know because he's on anabolic steroids. And then he goes, just like how he's coming in tonight. Tomorrow night, he's going to be the champ still. Well, spoiler, Harley. We already know he's fucking leaving. All right, brother. He ain't leaving with that belt. We're not doing that gimmick. And then we get an actually badass fucking match. Cactus Jack against Ron Simmons. It's what you think it is. They beat the fuck out of each other. And this is maybe the first time I remember, at least on video, seeing Cactus do the fucking hung in the fucking top and middle rope spot. Holy fuck. And I wasn't ready for it. So fucking Simmons just goes to shake hand him over the top and he is hanging. And then Ron Simmons is just punching the fuck out of him. And Jesse Ventura is like, what are we doing here? We're gonna let this guy get killed? and
Jesse Ventura is like Mr. Rogers at like Club 54 or Studio 54. He's like, I have no clue what the fuck I'm seeing right now.
Yeah.
Cactus Jack is strangling himself. He's doing autoerotic asphyxiation through the ring ropes. Liger is out here doing like triple topes. Yeah. And Jesse Ventura is like, what the fuck did I walk back into?
Oh, dude.
He is not ready for this love. If I could just, here's the thing. I don't think you mentioned this.
Yeah,
I'm a little upset from the previous match because it literally caused me to message you. We don't message much. We keep it for the show, guys. We keep the shit live. We're like Bill O'Reilly that way. No other ways, but just that way. Also,
fuck it, we'll do it live
in the shower. But in the Marcus Alexander Bagwell match, we get a mention of Bagwell's mother.
Oh yeah, Judith.
We get a mention. We get a mention of Judy Bagwell in this match, and I just think.
Yeah.
It's hysterical.
Oh, it's fucking great.
We're foreshadowing this like 6 years in advance that he has a mother.
It's nuts. She is, of course, a future WCW World Tag Team Champion. That's where we end up with the Russo experiment. Yeah. I really
like Jesse brings her up, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. And
he is like a fucking seer. Like Jesse
Spurberry.
I get why he's a governor.
He's the man. He really. This is like, it's crazy to think that he had been out for almost 2 years because like I don't know what he did from the Clash to here. He clearly like looked into WCW, got all the tapes, and like he must have just dry run, like talked over him in his house or something. I don't know what he did. Dude's like on it. This is one of the best Jesse performances is this show. And he's great in this match because he's just like you said, he doesn't understand Cactus at all yet. He's like, what are we doing? He's like shitting on Ron too. He's like, I love that too, being in Florida now. He's shitting all over the Seminoles organization. He's like, oh, is this what Bobby Bowden taught him to cheat and fucking punch a guy when he's in the ropes dying? And I'm like, I mean, yes, he did. It was football in the 70s and 80s, brother. Of course that's what
here's how Jesse became a governor, basically, is that he can take the losing argument and win. He can okay, listen, guys. I don't know if anybody here watches Traders US right now. Fucking incredible show. But there's a point this week where I think Tara Lipinski was convinced that she was a traitor because she talked to somebody. And I think by the time she left that conversation, she's like, I think I'm a traitor. And Jesse Ventura can do that to you. He can be like, you are a Chinese asset. And you're like, I literally have I've met like 3 Chinese people in my life. And he'll be like, no, you are. And you'll be like, well, I guess I am. Do I sign a document to get like immunity?
You fucking, oh, dude, he's the best. I mean, he really is the best. He was one of the early whistleblowers for 9/11. I mean, we can go.
It really is. No, okay. So one thing you haven't mentioned yet in this Cactus and Ron match You mentioned the rope choke. That's great. That's the first significant event. Then the second significant event is they cut to the crowd and JYD's not tux.
Yes.
Why is he in a tux in a wrestling crowd?
Oh,
the answer will never be known. We will never know the answer to this question. But he is wearing a tux, not even in the first row, not in a luxury booth. He's literally like second row from the top.
He's just in the people. Well, here's why. Two things. He's there to support his brother, Ron Simmons, of course, because this is WCW. The other one, of course, is, Ron wins because it is Ron Simmons. And I mean, Cactus Jack literally he's the first guy in history that was like, does he need to even ever win? Like, let's just kill him. You know, he's like, what do you think Tommy Dreamer and Sandman learned their shit from? It was fucking Cactus Jack, you know? So he dies.
I just saw that China developed a TV screen that can't be destroyed. You know, when you see those videos where guys and their team loses and they take their fist and they break the screen,
mm-hmm.
That doesn't exist anymore. Like, China developed a screen that like you can't break. That's a Cactus Jack.
Yes.
Back in this day, you just couldn't break them. You're just like, throw them, toss them, or flip them.
Dude.
He's good. He's fine. Takes a look and it keeps them ticking.
The only thing that we need to mention is he takes a fucking release spinebuster onto the ramp at one point, which is disgusting. He also hits his elbow to the floor on Ron. Ron takes it like a fucking like soldier. He's like, fuck it, kill me. Because it's Ron Simmons. He like, what, are you going to hurt me? So then, though, Abdullah comes out. And he's got his staff with the fucking skull on it. And this is so WCW stupidity. They're like, who's he going to hit, though? It's like, what do you fucking think? So he kills Ron. And they're like, him and Cactus are buddies again. It's like, yeah. I don't know why you guys ever fucked with it to begin with, you idiots.
We earlier cut to JYD in the crowd.
Yeah.
Abdullah's down here. I wonder who he's back.
What's this about? Ooh. And then, oh my God, I remember I was at work today. I'm doing my job. And I literally see JYD and I go, no, it's just a thing. Wait, it's Milwaukee. Fuck. He's not from there. Oh no. And then I just knew. And then when Abdullah came out, I was like, who's going to do the run in? And then I went, no. And then they showed JYD jump the rail. And I went, why in 92 are we doing JYD, man? Holy shit, man. I can't. I don't want to be here.
This would be a really good poll of like, why does Dusty still employ JYD in 1992? Because it could be like, right, like, so like for instance, like we were, I'm finishing training.
Yeah.
And you end up in these little groups, and then they bring you back to the big group, right?
Yeah.
And he was always like wanting to catch us in the middle of a conversation. And so like one of the last ones when we came back, I was like, and that's how you do a dead body and nobody finds it. And we entered back in the meeting with those words. And I was very proud of myself. And that feels a bit like with JYD and Dusty of just kind of, what the hell is he? He's here still somehow. He knows where a body is buried. He knows where Dusty's love child is held. He knows something about Dusty that keeps him employed in 1992.
He might have the good
guys,
weed,
he is not wearing a good tux.
No.
It's a white tux. Am I correct? I watched it a week ago.
Dude, it was bad. It was just a bad one, and it was very out of date, and it was just like...
It's so fucking weird. Cutting to a wrestler in a crowd is wearing a tux. Not a suit. A tux. Like you wear to your own wedding.
Yeah. He's at a wedding, but he's not. It's SuperBrawl.
He's like,
it's SuperBrawl II.
SuperBrawl II. And I must wear a tux. And where is this? Kentucky? Virginia?
Milwaukee. We're at the Mecca,
Milwaukee.
Brother. Come on. The Mecca.
Milwaukee has 12 tuxes they all share, and there can't be more than 2 weddings a weekend.
They have 12 tuxes that they fucking patch together to throw on fucking JYD for this angle.
Frankentux.
Yeah.
Frankentux.
Oh,
Tux
perfect
sign,
segue.
Whatever you want to call it. Hit
Dude,
it, bro.
Perfect segue. We went from Franken Tux on JYD to Franken Tag Match because what the fuck is this? Vinny Vegas has been on TV tagging with Mr. Hughes this entire time, right? Then for this show, he comes out with Robert Morton, and you're like, okay, whatever. And then who do they fucking wrestle? The two most annoying motherfuckers in WCW in early 92. Z-Man and fucking Van Hammer. It sucked. It was terrible like you think. Z-Man wins because it's 92 and it's WCW. That's all I have, dude.
Oh, that's all you have?
That's all I got.
I will carry the load during the shit.
Oh, here we go.
And you carry the load during the good stuff.
Yeah.
So we get Richard Morton. Yeah, Richard Morton and Vinny Vega. How do they come together? I don't know. If you could fill in any fucking blank there, let me know.
Blunt rotation,
and they're taking on Z-Man and Van Hammer, I guess because they're at the end of the alphabet. And Dusty decided to start up from the bottom this time.
That is 100%. I just thought about it, dude. But he went. But they got to be baby faithed, and somebody went. They hit the here. Actually, this is a real life thing. So you're Dusty. Well, whatever. I'm Dusty, and I'm the other guy too. So he goes, Dusty, what's the deal? Oh my God, we need a tag match. Somebody fucking, die, or somebody OD'd or something, because it's 92. Or let's be real, they just left. And he went, oh, okay, baby, let's go do a tag match. We're going to do Vinny Vegas. I've been liking Vinny Vegas, baby. And then, and Robert Morton's good, even though he's usually a baby face. And he ain't no more. Who else are we going to throw in there, baby? I don't know. And then you hear this. You hear... hold on, dude. Let me look at the roster. Who do we got? Who's not even booked? Oh, Z-Man and Van Hammer? And Dusty went, you're a fucking genius, baby, aka Tara Taylor.
All right, Troubles.
Yeah.
This is the video. This is like our video. This is our test video. Okay? Because everything that's happened so far on camera, including your coughing for the last 35 seconds, is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And really needs to be seen by the population as a whole.
Yeah, I know, man.
Now, let me go back as to the fan of this match, apparently. Richard Morton and Vinny Vega, two men with very clear directions, very clear paths forward, taking on Z-Man and Van Hammer because they start from the bottom of the alphabet. It makes sense if you think about it. Jesse during this match says, I'm side-eyeing you. During this match, Jesse Ventura says, every guy I know named Vinny wears the ugliest suit and uses half a pound of bro cream.
Yes. I do remember this. That was very
And this is our first drop of, and there ain't. I think JR, because this is who he is, the human being, is drooling over Siemens or Van Hammer's bodies.
Oh yeah.
And Jesse, this is the first time I believe where Jesse says there ain't no money in bodybuilding, which should be literally, it should be SuperBrawl II. There ain't no money in bodybuilding. It makes a lot more sense in Best Friends Now, Bitter Rivals Forever, or whatever it is.
He shits on Vinny because he goes, and Big Man probably already knows that by now, which I was like, oh, well, he wasn't, but okay, nice try, I guess. It was just like, this was the night, like, this is Jesse's first night on the job, right? So, like I said, I feel like he watched, like, a couple tapes. Like, let's be real.
The job.
On.
Not just showing up for a main event. He's, like, there.
Yeah, he's
and
full-time.
That's where you get fucking fun.
Yeah, and so he's like, I'm going to fuck with people, and I'm also just going to get my bearings, and I'm going to pick people to hate. And like I said, he hates Marcus Alexander Bagwell until 1994 when he leaves. Like, it doesn't stop, dude. It's amazing.
He hates Mag.
Hates
him. I do not know who it is in this match, but Jesse points out their stupid looking face.
I think it's Van Hammer.
He points Is it? He points out a dumb face, like somebody's like in a hold or pin or something, and he just calls out their dumb face. How do you not love Jesse Ventura?
Dude, how do you not love Jesse Ventura? And how do you not love Jesse Ventura calling the next match? Barry Windham and Dustin Rhodes against Stunning Steve and Larry Z. This, I wrote it down. It's like, okay. Austin versus Rhodes is evergreen in WCW at this point. Barry rules as the like avenging baby face, but he's like sympathetic and he's also weak because of the hand thing. And Larry rules at just being a total piece of shit that just takes every shortcut. Like, he's not trying to be the coolest. He fucking is not. And Stunning Steve is like watching Kyle Fletcher right now, where you're like, okay, let's speed up to where he's the top guy in the whole world. You know what I mean? Like, we're like, oh, I get it. He's like 7 here in wrestling age, but like, I just want to get to the cool part where he, oh shit, Jim's got the liquor out again. He's licking it up. You do that, man. But yeah, this match rules. Medusa rules. Oh, also a great Jesse line here where he goes, clearly she's been doing upper body because she looks great. And I went, wow, Jesse. That's another, what is that, exhibit whatever of Missy probably? Like 38 at this point since we've been counting.
Yeah, we are on the same page.
Yeah.
Medusa's chest is looking great. I concur. I
mean,
don't know who should be said on TV.
But man.
No, yeah. Cannot disagree with you.
Yeah.
Are there crutches involved in this match?
I think so, because Austin is legitimately working on a bad wheel. So I think maybe like they did the whole thing where like Medusa had a crutch. There's something here. I don't know.
So they're working. Okay, so this is one of those places that got me kind of like smudged.
Yes.
And he said like Jesse's like, there's no place for this in wrestling.
Yeah.
And it involved the crutches. Like, yeah, I hate Jesse.
I know.
You could shoot an infant in the face, and Jesse would have a response for you. He would be an incredible lawyer because he just has some aspect where you're like, oh, you shot a 6-month-old in the face. Oh, it was justified.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. It's just JR is like a guy who jumps from AA to the major leagues.
Yes.
And it's just like, oh fuck, I didn't know 98-mile-per-hour fastballs existed.
And he is feeling it here.
I didn't know a 94-mile-per-hour curveball could exist.
Yeah.
And he just can't. He cannot hang.
This rules because it's an early, Dangerous Alliance match, and it is also an early Dangerous Alliance loss because they give Barry and Dustin the win here. Barry and Dustin are a great team. I think they end up winning the tag belts at some point or something. This is
Jesse. Great. I believe it's Jesse makes a comment and says Dustin is looking for a new girlfriend.
Yes.
And I love the thought of Jesse as just this little bitchy, handling all the rumors in the locker room and knowing who's sleeping with who and who hates who and things like that. Like he makes that comment, and it was enough for me to take a note. Dustin's looking for a new girlfriend. I don't know.
Wow. Who knows?
With him and Terry, are they good with Terry? Are they not good with Terry? Like,
who knows? I do know one thing. Eric Bischoff is glazing the fuck out of the Steiners. We get a shot where he's got a Michigan jacket on now, and he is just all about them. And you can tell that Shivani is like, okay, buddy, we know you're just you're really selling that job, that shitty job you got. And then it gets worse somehow. This is when we get the Missy backstage with the ninja. And they literally have her be like, I gotta talk to Ricky. And the ninja says really racist, like, he basically grunts in Asian. I'll be really honest. Yeah. And I'm like, what did we need this for? And then somehow the door gets like knocked open And Ricky is like sitting Indian style, and there's like candles all over the place. And she's like, he's meditating. I gotta see this. What? It was so fucking weird, man. Oh my God. Terrible.
I'm not a huge fan of like sideline reporters because they always ask stupid ass questions, right?
Yeah.
And like in AEW, we see Renee sometimes ringside, she's talking or she'll ask questions, and like it makes sense.
Yeah.
But Missy is literally just like, I'm super excited to talk to see what Ricky's doing, and like, I mean, with him sitting crisscross applesauce, which is the politically correct term now,
right? Well, I'm Indian, I can do
like
that.
does it add much to the story? Like it's just
no.
Like it's just Missy is excited. It feels like Missy is excited to see any man with a shirt off, which is
100%.
literally 96% of wrestling.
Right. So what do you need to be in the back about?
What do you need to see? Yeah.
What are we doing?
And so it's just always this weird thing. Yeah, Missy with a ninja. She's trying to interview them. Medusa shows up.
Yeah.
And I don't know at this point. Like, am I supposed to be like on Missy's side?
I don't know.
And she said,
man.
like, Medusa eats Alpo, and like,
yeah.
am I supposed to like? If you're wondering, people are confused about their sexuality. Somebody's trying to tell me Medusa's not attractive.
Right.
And if I'm one of those dudes who like follows that logic and goes, she's not attractive, what the fuck am I attracted to?
Fucking Ricky Steamboat meditating.
Ricky Steamboat in a ninja apparel. Don't worry, guys. This doesn't come back later in the show at all.
No, and they work pairs. Then we had the most Crockett coded WCW match since Crockett fucking went belly up. We had Arn and Bobby Eaton defending the WCW World Tag Titles against the Steiners. This is a great match. Great. I think it's a testament to Arn and Bobby, how believable and respected they were, that them getting the heat on the Steiners is believable. Like, it works here. They beat the fuck out of Scott. They beat the fuck out of Rick. They constantly get thrown around. It's like a boss fight in a video game. Like, you can get a little damage on them, but at the end of the day, you're getting fucking thrown out of the ring. And that is what this is. Like, Bobby hits a top rope knee drop. You know, it's cool. And then they do a rocket launcher where fucking Bobby hits one on the ramp on Scott. It's great. And then they had to fuck it up with a dusty finish. Medusa jumps up, throws powder to Arn. He throws it into Rick's eyes. Rick suplexes the ref. Then another ref comes out and he shit cans a guy over the top just to make sure. And then they hit the big bulldog 1, 2, 3. Oh, but wait, it's really a DQ. And I was like, what? That was a waste of time because we know the Steiners are going to win these belts back. We know they will. So what are we doing? I guess Arn and Bobby should get a fucking run. Really? Because they both have had runs separately with other people. I don't know. I felt like this was a huge miss.
Okay. I'm going to start back from the beginning. I feel like we've missed some key items.
Okay.
The first key item is Paul E is barred from ringside.
Oh, right. Yeah, he freaks out and they got to drag him away.
By my homie, K. Allen Fry.
Oh, right.
The greatest mind in the history of professional wrestling. He bars Paul E from ringside, which just brings up Medusa, which is totally different. And she will not interfere. We are good. Okay, so here's the thing where I was probably high when I wrote it. But at some point in the commentary, a boot joke was made.
Yeah.
I believe it was Jesse making it, and JR just fucking stonewalls it. Or the opposite, but somebody makes a boot joke, and the other commentator doesn't invent it. They just fucking stonewall it, so the joke is aborted. And And so, yeah, I have it as Jesse Stonewall's Jesse's boot joke. So I don't know which one was which. My apologies.
I feel like it was Jesse making a great joke and JR just going, sulking in it, just sitting, stewing in it.
There's two things there. And again, I don't want to talk on Southerners in a negative light, but he also did not get it. Because Jesse has a superior Minnesota brain.
Did I tell you? No. This is about to blow your mind. Did I ever tell you that I grew up 45 minutes from where he grew up in Westville, Oklahoma? Trust me, he is the people that I ran away from. Okay, he is part of the problem. That's how I'll put it. And I don't know what match it is. It may be later. There is a legit point, and I don't know if you write this down ever, about something about, it's like those people that aren't Republicans. He straight up just like masks off at one point, and I'm like, and Jesse like definitely sort of like little boys him again and is like, I guess you could say that, or it's like common sense to think a little bit. It's something like that, but it's very like tongue in cheek, and unless you know what they're talking about. But then again, you got to remember, this is 92. This is Ross Perot era. This is Bush Sr. going for re-election era. And of course, Epstein's boy now, unfortunately, Bill Clinton. And another, unfortunately, he's from Arkansas. And that upsets me. It always upset me. Now it upsets me triple time. So, yeah, this is like one of those weird things, man, where definitely the Southerner thing, I don't think you're off about.
And, okay, so at this point in our world history, Jesse is a mayor.
Okay, that's right. They mentioned that.
And they mentioned it in this match because, again, I lived through it. I saw him on The Daily Show going for governor. He is a mayor at this point. There is a flying nut shot to Rick Steiner in this match that is a top 5 nut shot in the history of wrestling.
It's great. They didn't see it. That's good.
Jesse, if you are on trial for murder, you want Jesse Ventura on your trial. Yes. You want him on the jury. I put down Bobby farts on Arn's chest during a Boston Crab.
Nice.
That's what I wrote down. It looks like Bobby farts on Arn's chest, and the Boston Crab gets more intense.
I don't think there's anything else.
Rick Steiner's on Arn's shoulders. It just looks like a fuck up. It's essentially what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fuck it up. And Scott gets a pin. But Rick's up suplex the ref. Cool.
Right.
Fine.
7 minutes ago. And no one said anything about it. And then right after that, the most WCW, also most Jacksonville thing of all time is they go, hey, you just saw the shittiest part of this cards by far. Wrestle War 92 is coming to Jacksonville in like 2.5 months. And I'm just like, like, cool. Thanks. It'll be dope in a year.
Dude, if you Back to the Future and you were in Jacksonville, you'd be like, oh yeah, the spirit, bro. Bring me everything.
Dude, Wrestle War 92, one of the best though. I would love to be at that show anyway. I don't know about if I wanted to live here back in 92. That'd probably suck, dude. There wasn't like anything.
Dude, it is so weird checking out check your current area like back in that time and see what the fuck life was like. I'm in Arizona, and it's literally like 20 miles extended from where I am. Yeah. Like nothing was there, but now it's like towns and developments and shit like that.
For sure. Missy is still outside of Steamboat's locker room somehow. All that crazy shit didn't run her off. And they do like almost like a proto Goldberg entrance here. It's very odd. I've never seen them before this. Like follow him out of the locker room to the curtain and then he comes out. It's very strange. Kind of cool though. The ninja's with him, so it's not cool. And we go right into it. Rick Rude, Ricky Steamboat, U.S. Championship. Rick shitting on fucking Milwaukee. Who wouldn't?
He has so much heat. Rick Rude.
He's from Minnesota, dude.
he is not Don Callis, but he is like 70 to 75% Don Callis.
Yeah.
Because he just walks out. He's like, your women want to fuck me. You are all ugly, and it's Milwaukee or whatever. So they're like, yeah, we know.
And then they just proceed to have a great match. Ricky and fucking Rude just go out there and fucking kill it. They do an old school match. I mean, this could have been an NWA world title match back in the day. It is all about Ricky working that fucking shoulder of Rude. He gets cocky. He's throwing him around. Rude gets a cheap shot in, gets an opening, starts whipping on that Steamboat ass. He's wearing down that back. His arm's fucked though, so it's not easy to hit the Awakening. And it is a great little thing. And I do write, there's a guy, Matt D, that has become super famous. He is a Segunda Caída writer. He just posts on Twitter all day too. He's one of those guys. And he's very, very, very smart to wrestling. And he breaks things down, in a deep way. And the thing he always talks about is struggle in pro wrestling matches. About how don't just snap off a suplex, right? Like everyone sort of got like brainwashed by Benoit. I know, bringing up the name, but it is pertinent here. You know how he did that snap suplex, and a lot of guys from Japan would do that shit. And it's like, that's cool when that's that guy's thing, but when everyone does it like they did in the mid to late 2000s, it's like, bleh. So I love that, and I agree with what he says about struggle. And that is in this match in droves. Every single move is like calculated. It's set up. The fucking figure four. I mean, the whole thing is awesome. And then, of course, the turd of the Ninja.
Listen, if you were a person who appreciated the male form, Rick Rude versus Ricky Steamboat is your bag.
Absolutely. Yeah. You're seeing abs, you're seeing ribs fucking exposed. Like you can count the ribs on all of it. It's crazy. No water consumed at all.
This is a strong rib identification situation. No, I mean, the thing that kind of makes me a little sad is I'm on the cage match, and the Wrestling Observer newsletter is 2 3/4 stars.
Insane. Probably the finish, but like to me, the finish it factors into me like deciding if something's good or great. But like, really, dude, you're fucking insane.
I mean, I'm gonna look at the efforts and what the two main characters in the match did. What did the combatants do? What is the match? Yeah. I mean, in cage matches, 7-1-7, so it's a lot better. But no, except I mean, imagine complaining about a Rick Rude versus Ricky Steamboat match. Who are you as a human being?
Insane,
you do bitch about peanut butter cup ice cream? Like, I don't want to know you as a human being.
Tell me you hate fun, you piece of shit. So yeah, the Ninja fucking, Steamboat's measuring him up for that big crossbody, won the NWA world title with it, yada yada. And the Ninja hits him with a mobile phone. Who could it be? We don't know. I love how right after the fucking match, what is it? Schiavone and Bischoff. Yeah. They're talking after the match and Schiavone is like, what do you mean it's Paulie? He didn't unmask. We don't know. I'm like, what? Oh my God. How stupid could you look on camera, brother? Holy fuck.
Call his phone.
Literally call his phone.
Call cannot be received, then we know who it is.
And then right after, we don't even waste time because, of course, we're short on time. We got to do the main event here in 2 minutes, and fucking yeah, hell yeah, wife on camera there. There you go.
She's in the corner.
She's like, why are you? She's like, why are you still
yelling in the corner?
Why are you still talking about these sweaty steroided men?
Because she thought it was 1:30, but then changed it to 2:30. But then she came home, and now she's sitting in the corner. And now she's staring at me. She's like, "I'm not watching you. Don't worry."
Yeah,
guys, $5 a month, and you get this. You get this video.
There you go.
Just letting you know.
Yeah. So
I'll show my feet at the end.
Yeah. At the end, Missy is in the back, and just right away, she opens the door to the Dangerous Alliance locker room, and it's Paulie in the fucking ninja suit, unmasked, and then he goes like, "Oh, get out of here!" and starts covering his face. Terrible, really dumb. I don't know why they thought they needed to do this either.
Okay, so you watched the pre-television, so you kind of saw the ninja introduction.
Yeah.
Is the idea that the ninja was a different human being before this event? Or is the idea that it was Paul dangerously the whole time?
It was more the idea of we don't know who the fuck this ninja guy is. So, like,
Wait,
they just revealed him, I guess.
I don't care about us as human beings.
Right.
I care about Ricky Steamboat as a wrestler. Did Ricky Steamboat know who... Did Ricky Steamboat have a ninja?
Yes.
Or did he have a Paul dangerously acting as a ninja this whole time?
It's like he said, "I'm your long lost." I don't know if it was like senpai or whatever, you know, but it was definitely implied like we have this history and we trained, and it's like, I don't know if the implication is Paulie and his goons killed that person and then he took the fucking outfit, or he just finagled himself in and they just basically scammed him. I don't know. Either way, whatever. It's a waste. This whole segment is a total waste. Like, we know who it is, man. You fucking showed your hand. It was shitty. It was shitty.
I don't know. I don't know if I brought this up before. And I know we're on like hour 5 at this point.
Hey, we're at the main event, so it's fine.
And we've talked about a lot of stuff. But like, I'm a very big fan of how much do the henchmen get paid?
Yeah.
For instance, one of my top 10 favorite movies is Beverly Hills Cop. Okay. Victor Maitland, in the final scene, he has approximately 200 people show up to fight Axel Foley, Billy, and Taggart.
Yep.
And you're just like, how much are they paying these people? And are there benefits? And is there paid holidays? And then there's like the TV show Hawkeye. And it is Christmas Eve. And they're at Rockefeller Square. Yeah. And there is van after van after van after van of henchmen showing up. And my question is, are they sitting around on Christmas Eve waiting for something to happen? Do they get time and a half? Do they get 2 times pay to sit around for something to happen at Rockefeller Square on Christmas Eve?
They have because PTO, brother.
Yeah, I mean, not many people are off on or working Christmas Eve. Are you kidding me? And so, like, for me, I've been a manager for like 25 years, and so I'm like, I look at the operational aspects and how much are you paying for this. And these are questions I have with a ninja. Is like Ricky Steamboat just goes like, a dude shows up and goes like, I feel ninja. And he's like, yeah, cool. I'm ride or die with you now.
I feel like what it is.
Hit it.
Paulie gave him a fat Roth IRA. Okay.
Bro.
And was like, you don't know what this is yet, ninja. However, you're gonna in like 2025, 25 years from now, you will know what it is. And here it is. And here's the deal. You fuck off. And then I put on your fucking shit. And then I'm you now. Because Ricky Steamboat's an idiot. He's a stupid babyface. Clearly we've just found that out. Fuck him. It's like one of those things where if this was real life and that was your best friend, you'd be like, Ricky, brother, really, dude? You fell for that? Like a ninja guy and just a generic ninja thing. And you don't think Paulie would pay a Roth IRA, a fucking bond,
You're bringing up Roth IRAs? What the fuck are we talking?
Come on.
Why are you getting to my work shit? Yeah. It's just like, he falls for every scam. He's like, oh, I have a girlfriend and she lives in Nigeria and I need to send her $10,000 because her cousin is in jail. And you're just like, Ricky, think about it,
don't
buddy.
Call that number. Ricky, don't.
Yeah, Ricky, don't text that number. Ricky, don't send that PayPal.
Yeah.
Don't do whatever you're doing.
Don't do it, man.
It's like...
It is nuts.
Yeah, it's just tough because it's Rick Rude, Ricky Steamboat. Literally, if you appreciate the male form,
You're there, dude.
this is a top 20 match for you.
Now
They have between them 20 pack.
Yeah. What about though the main event? And we could just get right in. It's Luger defending the belt against Sting. He hasn't been on fucking TV for what, like literally 3 months. And we know the deal. We talked about it last episode. He's done. They didn't want to get more. He didn't want to do dates. I don't know what the fuck happened. I think WCW just wanted to cut costs and said, fuck it. We'll just cut our world champion. Anyway, Luger is on so much gas here, dude. Like, it's like, I know you're going to be the like bodybuilder guy, right? Brother is like on steroids here. It's insane. His neck is huge. It looks like he has a goiter. I'm not going to lie. I've thought this my entire life since I watched this on VHS the first fucking time in the 90s. I was like, his fucking neck's about to explode. Let's sit on that. I'm not going there. What I'm saying is, I really believe Luger, dude, if you would have touched the side of Luger's neck here, it was like alien, man. Like there was shit moving in his neck. Just stand still. Okay.
Did you play any high school sports?
What now?
Did you play any high school sports?
Not high school, but junior high I played football. High school was by the time I was a drama band nerd. All right. Yeah, Jim is very.
There are some things I really wish you would talk to me about before. Yeah.
Okay.
But the reason I remember so when I joined football in high school, freshman year,
Yeah.
had a weird high school experience, and but we actually did neck exercises.
Yeah, I remember this. I did too. Yes.
Right? Yeah,
dude.
And so it's just like one of those weird things that's always like stayed with me about like
yeah, dude.
Strong neck.
It's like Hellraiser
exercises. We are two sickos who watched Mark Briscoe get a brain buster up the top rung of a ladder last night.
Yeah.
And so, neck strong, Roddy, we are there with him. Like, we know, like, I understand that neck process. Lex Luger does not skip neck day.
Dude, I don't understand Luger's neck process, all right? That motherfucker. But here's the thing, he's injecting in the side of the neck, I feel like. Like, dude, it is like the entry point of the steroids is how big this neck is, folks. You got to just go see it, man. Okay?
Do you have an over-under for the amount of times that Jesse said there's no money in bodybuilding during this match?
Dude.
Is it like 1.5, 2.5? What are we putting it at?
It's way more than 1.5. And the other one is, speaking of bodybuilding, that's really kind of what this is. Sting tries to do shit, and Luger is just like, I'm good, man. I'm already done. I got my check yesterday. Like, here's the belt. That is all I feel watching this. As a kid, I enjoyed it, but it always felt weird, and I never knew why. Now I know why. Luger's done. I think in his head, he really believes he's not wrestling at least for a very long time, which he's kind of right because he ends up getting in a wreck and all this crazy shit happens. But either way, and the WBF, brother, come on, everyone remembers.
No. You said I just hate when I hear that they get in accents.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. He gets in a bad
like Magnum TA, like they're driving these roads late at night. So fucking 90s, like they're fucking, they're fucking drinking and driving.
Yes,
and every time I hear it, it makes me sad.
Yeah, man. That's kind of where I was at with this match too. And it's not the same thing as drinking and driving, of course, but I mean, kind of. It's just so disjointed. There's decent shit, and then like the finish just comes out of nowhere. Sting just does the Ricky Steamboat crossbody 1, 2, 3, and literally Luger pops right up, kind of stands there looking maybe sad, and he fucks off. And even Sting after the match, he's kind of like, there's like one split second where he's like, wow, I'm the world champion again, where you can tell he thinks it's cool. Outside of that, he's like, I'm just fucking over this Luger shit. I'm ready to move on. And move on he does, because 92 is one of Sting's best years ever. And Jim, you're going to love me for this. If I was going by technically, the next show would probably be, there's a clash at some point, but I want to say it's in like fucking April, dude. So it would be another marathon. However,
fucking behind. This is what I was anticipating, though.
I found out that the January 4th New Japan show that included a bunch of WCW matches was aired on pay-per-view back in March of 1992. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do some digging, find out the exact-ish time that it was available on pay-per-view, and we're just going to watch the fucking TV to that point, and that'll be our next one, and then we'll get into the April shit, because, dude, come on. I mean, Wrestle War is like in May, man. So I don't fucking know. Maybe that's the next thing.
Do you have a date? Do you have a date on that show?
Let's go. On which one?
The one that we're going to watch next. The new train show.
I don't have an exact date yet. Only because it just says March of 92. I don't know if it was one of those things where it was like a on-demand thing that you bought. I don't know how shit worked back in 92. I was 3. However, I will find around the...
You know what? Fuck off.
Buddy. I know, but I'm just being honest. Here's what we have to look forward to.
I was 3 years old. I'm young. I'm not going to die as fast as you.
I mean, I'm fucking...
Sorry, did I sound bitter for a second? I'm sorry.
I get it. I'm fucking bitter at the kids.
Do you see my June bug? Are you bitter that I have a June bug and you
Ladies
don't?
and gentlemen,
check the video on the show.
Cat.
There's an orange cat if you want to
That's
see.
That's a big fat motherfucker, dude. No,
wow.
I believe lovingly.
Wow.
Lovingly fat.
Wow.
I'm fat as fuck. Are you kidding?
Trouble is just called Junie fat.
Whoa.
Honey, I understand the truth of the situation. We got to defend our kid.
Yeah.
She's like factually, he is correct.
Yeah,
She's like, he's fat.
Big motherfucker.
He's old. He's old.
He's a Tom man. All right, here we go. This is what we have from the fucking New Japan show that will air from January 4th. The main event is Sting and Muta against the Steiners. So that alone, right? We need to see this, right?
I don't want that.
Yeah, sounds gross. This sounds intriguing. One of the few Luger title defenses against Masahiro Chono. That has to be pretty good. Yeah, right? Isn't that crazy? And here's what's really going to sell you. Big Van Vader against El Gigante. You got to see that, dude. Come on.
You had me at hello, Renee Zellweger.
Dusty gets the muffler and the boots out. He and Dustin tag against Masa Saito and Kim Duck. I have no idea who Kim Duck is. I'll be very honest with you. And then Arn and yeah, I don't know. Arn and Larry Z against Michiyoshi Ohara and Shiro Koshinaka. I know about Koshinaka. He's great. Don't know about Ohara. I imagine he's good. And
what is the name of the show?
This is the U.S. name is WCW New Japan Super Show 2 Super Warriors in Tokyo Dome. And then the New Japan name is Super Warriors just by itself.
I'm playing Super Warriors. That's what it pops up because this fucking sounds like.
Oh, there's a.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say it gives me a boner, but like.
We got here, right here, dude. first off, the main event of the whole thing is Choshu against Fujinami. We get Inoki wrestling Hase. That's crazy. Hashimoto against your boy Bill Kashmir. A racist guy against Scott Norton. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what we have to look forward to, because I'm not doing this shit where we fucking wait till May. I can't do it. I'll kill myself. Not for real.
Wait, can I give a quick tribute?
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy JVB, James Vanderbeek.
Oh yeah.
We want to wait for our lives to be over.
That's sad.
And and that's the thing with us. We're going to this event because we don't want to wait for our lives to be over to watch actually fucking good wrestling in our fucking lifetime.
Exactly.
And WCW is not being supportive of our
not at all
goals.
So, as usual, you got the coolest screen name of all time, the JIMDB everywhere. That's cool.
I do have a request for people. If you are requesting me and you're like, I know you from Crockett to Chaos, message me and let me know, because when it comes to Instagram, you get to see my face, which again costs you bitches money.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're trying to friend me on Instagram where you will see my face, my beautiful face, you guys, you do not want to see trouble.
You don't even get it, man.
Below the camera when I am on camera, because it's worth that much for you. But I don't let you be a friend to me on Instagram unless I know you. So just message me and let me know if you're like, I know you from here.
Yeah.
Threads, Letterboxd, I'm a slut. Follow me. I'm cool.
I'm Troubles Rest everywhere, like everywhere at this point. And yeah, until next time, have a good one. Be good. Stay good.